And I'm back. Yes, I'm back. But I just had a video on GTA Online for the Perico heist, clean, smooth getaway with the elite. Now I want to show you how I actually set that up. How quick I get through it. Like I said, it takes about maybe 30, 40 minutes depending on who's all in the lobby or if anyone's on some trash trying to destroy your product or anything like that. So this time I'm gonna show you the setups the quickest way I can to try to help you if you need to set up yours or get as money as fast as you can without glitches and all that. Because I see the glitches, they sort of mess your game up. Like some glitches I did, it kind of slowed my game down a little bit, I feel. So here we go. Here's the setup. So it says set up the Perico heist, and you want it to be on hard, because if it's on hard, you get more money on hard rather than you doing it easy and they just give you like cash or stuff you can grab. Usually when it's on hard, there's cocaine everywhere, there's gold everywhere. It's usually a nice amount you can get. So you want to make sure your high setup is on hard mode. So we spend the 25,000 for that. What I do is I go straight to it, gather the intel, and the intel takes me maybe about 15-20 minutes to do. And what I do is I sit down and I fast travel. I fast travel to the location. I don't try to fly over there to it or any of that. So it's over here this time. So that's where we're gonna go. How y'all doing today, by the way? Y'all good? That's good, that's good. I was in high spirits today, so I decided to record. Sometimes I talk a lot, and sometimes you won't hear a lot from me. You just see me trying to focus on what I need to do. Okay, so now that we're here, the crucial part really is to make sure you buy this sparrow back here. If you don't have the sparrow, it's going to take you a little longer. I mean, it's still very doable, but it's going to take you a little longer. You want to buy the sparrow. You want to. Eventually, after you get the sparrow, you want to get the oppressor Mark II. You want the Mark II. That's very crucial too. So that's very crucial of you completing this pretty fast. So I do like to jam. I don't know if you can hear the radio music. So I got the radio music on jamming.
Heaven is a place where you can drink same glass of vodka twice, huh? How many times is it now? I have lost count.
Yeah, that's good. Alright. So fortunately I got real lucky and I'm in a session by myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm usually a little smoother than that. But the sparrow helps. That's if you buy the missiles. That is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. But try not to blow yourself up, because you can easily blow yourself up with that thing. So since I didn't do that, I gotta take these guys out manually. And for some reason, they're expert shooters out here. Like these guys really need raises out here. All right, so belay that that death you just seen there with the sparrow.
Do you have the plane? Very good.
And I see it sometimes.
The air becomes thick with
sometimes you can get a session by yourself, and if you get a session by yourself, that's wonderful. That's wonderful to get a session by yourself. But for now, I do have a session by myself, so you don't have to really worry about. You don't have to worry about anything. Anybody trying to blow your plane up, or because it's been some times where I flew out to this Perico island and people chase you. People chase you with their jets or with their oppressors. I'm gonna show you what I usually do when it is a lot of people in the lobby. I go real high in the sky. Like I go above the clouds. I go all the way above the clouds. And what I feel this does for me, I mean, someone told me it makes you go faster when you're above the clouds. But I don't think it really does. The only time I really see you going faster is if you're nose diving. So I try to get above the clouds as much as I can, as fast as I can before I hit the city. And the reason I do that is because if someone is chasing you, excuse me, if someone is chasing you, you being in the clouds really gives you enough time to actually get over here. Because if you're above the clouds, they have to search for you. They have to go very high to search for you. So I try to stay above the clouds. And usually when I stay above the clouds, I usually get away. No one really chase you when you're so far in the sky that you have to search for the person. So now, as you can see, we're above the clouds. And we're on our way. Like I said, get as high as you can. Get as high as you can. Then usually when I get closer to the dive, I kind of nose dive down. Because I see when you nose dive, it totally gets you there quicker. So now we're going for the nose dive. See how that engine is just, that means we're flying, baby. Or falling with style, as Buzz Lightyear would say. Now, a couple people asked me how to teach them how to do it. The only way I can really teach you how to do it is me showing you on the video itself of how I do it. That's the only way I can really show you. Now this is usually solo dolo, like with nobody. You know, I'm not going for gold because you can't go for gold unless you have somebody with you. Now when I get somebody to play with me, then I'll show you how to get the gold and whatever else you need and get out of there fast.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there.
Now with the CAYO PERICO, the gathering intel part, I know it can be a pain, but if you follow the way I take on this bike here, then you should get through pretty fast, no problem. So boom, I turn right here. I cut up this, and I ride through the field. It's kind of the same way as me doing the heist. If you've seen the last video of me doing the heist, this is the way I take to get back up to the airport. So okay, so you take that way. It's a camera here, so you want to dodge that. Remember, watch the trees and everything. You kind of want to go slow, because if you go too fast, you'll fly right off the bike. You'll fly right off the bike. So boom, you go around here. Yeah, see, I hit that tree. If I hit it fast, I would have fell off. So on hard mode, it's a guy right there. So you got to go around this time. So I go around. I go through this little door here. I come over here. And right where this camera is, you cut in between where this camera is. Cut in between. Take this way, and then you, since this guy's here, you want to go up this hill here. You want to go up this hill. Oh, he turned. So since he turned, I'm gonna just take his path he was looking at. Boom. You get through here. You cut through the weed field. And you ride straight up this mountain here. And it gets you straight to the tower. Pop a little wheelie over there. Okay, so what I've noticed too, when you come into this hack box here, if there's no one around, like, cause if it's a dude over here on alert, if it's a dude right here on alert, that means it's usually up the tower. But if it's no one right here, it's usually down here on the bottom floor. So this time it's on the bottom floor. Okay, and this pretty much is just multiplication. You trying to get that number. This is you multiplying, so you don't need that because that's too much. See, we're gonna try a few ways. Because I don't know if I got it right. No, I didn't get it right. So we're going to put the 2 at the times. And you know, this part is always different and you never really know. Oop, wrong way. You actually want the 1 down here and the 9. Whoa, guess I was wrong. So takes a few tries to get the method down. I keep getting 31. And if you're hearing the button, don't panic. Yeah, no need to panic. All right, there we go, and we got it.
Okay, I have access. The app is on your phone. Let us take a look.
Okay, so I also figured out that you don't have to look at the security cameras right away. So now we're just going to whatever spots, whatever secondary targets you want to get. Like I said, the best targets to get really is the cocaine and the weed when you're by yourself. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up a little bit. Let him go and pass. Okay, he's out of there. So it seems like every time I do this, I find new spots that you can kind of raid. So this spot right here, I've came here the last 3 times, and it's cocaine here. So that's sweet. I don't worry about the money. Just take a picture of the cocaine. Send it to Pavel. All right, so we got cocaine.
Good. I have marked this spot on the screen.
So it's a dude coming, so we're gonna back up a little bit. Look, knock my light out. Maybe that's a good thing. Back up a little bit. Because you don't really want to get caught. They're gonna send you back to the airport. I'm gonna show you when it's a good time to get caught. So I'll take this way. Alright. About me taking this way. Ooh, Ooh, passed him just in time. Yeah, see, when you put it on hard, there's more cars guarding everything out here. Hop this, just like on the heist. I'll ride through here. I stop by right here, and then I'm walking from the rest of the way. Or a quick dip, then walking around. So he's looking this way, so you want to go around. Kind of wait for him to turn. Alright. So sometimes I'll sneak just to get my sneaking up. But you don't necessarily have to sneak. You go through this little path right here. It's behind the tree. You see it's a guy over there. I kind of wait. I mean, I guess you don't necessarily have to as long as you're careful. Alright, so what I see here is cash, and we don't want the cash, because the cash is not worth a lot of money. You would think it'd be worth a lot of money, but it's not. So don't worry about the cash. We wait for this guy to turn around. Okay, he turned around. It's a guy walking up, so be careful of that dude. But you go straight in here. So I believe that's cocaine. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. So we marked the other cocaine. Don't worry about the money. I believe that's money, right? Let me look with this camera real fast. Yes, it's cash. So don't worry about the cash. Don't ever go for the cash unless you just need to fill up your bag the last slot. So now you can get caught. You can get caught. Let somebody spot you.
You're not allowed here.
That way you ain't gotta ride all the way back up to the airport to get the other secondary targets. If you didn't get what I get. See, the two cocaines were down there, so that's where I'm probably gonna go, and I'll probably leave by boat this time. Last time I left by the Kasaka, but it all depends on what your secondary targets are. That's how you leave.
If you wanted to be treated with respect, this wrong disguise. Just be thankful you are still breathing, yes?
So by me having the cocaine, I usually would just go to the security camera and find the main objective, but I'm just going to the other spots. See, these two are cash. I don't want that. I don't want the cash. But that's one area. And then you got two areas in this little hangar here. We're gonna jump for joy. Alright. So I do see cocaine right here. But since we marked two cocaines already, you really don't need to mark this cocaine, but I'm gonna just mark it just, you know.
Okay, position locked.
And then some people don't know, but if you take this little ladder back here, it's usually something up here you can grab. See, that's cocaine too. See, that's pretty good, and I believe that's because you have it on hard settings. So it's 4 cocaines. So I have 2 options here. I could either
Location noted.
rob Rubio, leave the compound, and come straight to the airport and grab both of these cocaines, or I can go down to where I just was and grab those 2 cocaines and leave by boat. If I come back up here, then I'm going to leave by the Kasaka. This forklift here, this is what you would use to go to that top back room up there. You would pick up this box and you will press it against this fence, and it'll let you climb over. And you can go straight in there. Okay. So that was pretty good intel. 2 cocaines up here, 2 cocaines down there. If you had a partner with you, then it'd be very good. But at the same time, usually when you got a partner, you go for the gold. You you go straight for the gold. So now that I did my secondary targets, now I'm gonna look at the camera feed.
Have a look in the basement. No need to
So you,
change the winning formula, yes?
so you go straight to the basement. Go straight to the basement. You usually press left. Left usually gets me to the basement pretty fast. Ah, I believe I lied there real fast. Then you go to the right. You don't go to the left. You go to the right, you don't go to the left. But usually these are the rooms where the gold usually is. If it's gold, that's what you want to go for. There's nothing in this room. There's gold there.
I have made a note on the planning board.
There's cash there.
Cash.
Remember, don't worry about cash. You never want the cash unless you really have to get it to get out. And then that's another gold.
Noting location.
See, it's gold everywhere.
Adding to planning screen.
So if you had a partner and it's 3 golds, I believe 3 golds fill both you guys' bags. So you wouldn't even need to get the cocaine if you had gold. Like I said, that's if you have 2 people. If you're solo dolo, you go for the cocaine. If you have somebody with you, you go for the gold.
Okay, position logged. Fine art.
Pictures.
Excellent for money laundering.
So the paintings I never really go for because they fill half your bag off one painting. Alright, so this time what they did was gave me the cheaper thing. The tequila one is always the cheaper one. It's always under $1 million. So that's, I kind of hate getting that one because it kind of, you won't get the most amount of money out this tequila bottle. For sure you won't. Okay, so we got that. We got the main objectives, which is the tequila bottle. And we got our secondary targets outside, which is the cocaine.
Remember, you are not a pack mule. There is only so much you can carry. You want more?
So once you do that, you get out of here. Easy peasy. Japanese lemon squeeze. I don't know where that saying came from. It just, I know it's corny, but. Now, a couple people asked me how I do my setup, so right after my heist video, if you haven't watched the heist video, go and watch it. I do it very quick, in and out, and I had the pink diamond, so it was a good score. And that's how you get your intel, nice and easy. So like I said, it takes about 15-20 minutes. Might have took me a little longer just because I was looking at other stuff I usually wouldn't like. Usually if I'm by myself, I would I don't know how my oppressor is destroyed. Oh, did I pass it? I'm gonna pass it. Yeah, Morse.
MMI, we expect the unexpected.
Oh, and I gotta pay for it, so it
I'll
was
look
my
into
fault
it.
too. So I must didn't put my bike away. A lot of times you need to put your bike away, or you're gonna be paying the 10 bands every time. I don't even think I can call it. Oh, I can call it. So like I said, if you don't have a oppressor or a sparrow, that's like the first two things you want to work to get. That's the first two things you want to get is the oppressor Mark II and the sparrow. Sparrow first, and then the oppressor Mark II. The sparrow's cheaper, and you know it's in the back of your sub, so you can use that. So now, and it looks like I'm still in the lobby by myself, so that's cool. So now what I usually do is call my Kasaka. And if you don't know how to call your Kasaka, you go to services, you go to Kasaka, and I usually put my Kasaka right in this area. If you can put your Kasaka around this area, it'll be quickest to do. Alright, there she blows. Now you see I'm still on my oppressor. I don't know if I should show you the sparrow because sometimes I don't even use the sparrow anymore because I have this oppressor. But once you do get an oppressor, you want to put your oppressor like maybe like right here-ish. I guess like right around here. And if you put it right there, usually it doesn't get destroyed. Sometimes it might fall off the side of the sub, but it usually doesn't. If you put it kind of where I had it at, around that spot anywhere, if you put it anywhere else, your oppressor's just going to fall in the water. Alright, so now we're on the actual setups. You go to prep, you go to equipment, you go to plasma cutter. Because we're breaking in the case, so that's what you would use is the plasma cutter. So by me parking my oppressor right where I parked it, it should still be out here. If it's not out here, just get in your sparrow. So it's still out here. What I do is I run on the side here.
The display case in Mr. Rubio's vault will be a challenge. We need specialized plasma cutter to get through. But specialized means too easy
Climb
to
on
trace.
up.
And when you annoy a man such as Mr. Rubio, you do not wish to be traced. So we steal it.
Alright, and as you can see, it's still there. So that's kind of the spot right there you want to put it on, because the waves somehow push the oppressor right off. You know, it's so easy to flip this thing.
Remember always, Captain, I am the man who lives in your ear, but we sail on your ship. This is your operation, your payday. I am the grease in the wheel, the elastic in the underwear, the caviar in the tin. But this is all. You are the Capitan.
Having an oppressor saves a lot of time. It saves a lot of time. And then you really want to get the oppressor anyway, just because other players, especially if you're a low level, will try you. They will try you if you don't have at least an oppressor. At least if you have an oppressor, they kind of cautious about attacking you. So you run on in here.
Well, to guess based on the lack of shooting and shouting, they are not home. Perhaps they are doing jobs sooner than expected. Is there anything there that can help us find where is their target? Blueprints, schematics,
Take the
anything
picture.
for me to cross-reference. Send me a
Send it to
photograph.
him. Get
That
up
should
out of
work.
here.
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, the oppressor Mark II saves you a lot of time. A lot of time. Alright. So you want to approach this kind of cautiously because they can get the jump on you. So we're going to come around the back way. Light them up. Light them up. That should have cleared his face. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. Okay. I'm a little confused here. I'm a little... Oh no, now it says I have the bag. That was weird. Okay. And really, buying this oppressor too is steps to it, because when they, if you don't know, when you buy the oppressor, it only comes with machine guns. It doesn't come with homing missiles, straight machine guns. So you want to make sure you have enough to buy the oppressor and buy the terabyte. You want to buy the terabyte, because that's the only way you can upgrade your oppressor is the terabyte. Again, put it in about that spot. Yepper. Usually jump around. Right back in his door. And that's one down. 4 more to go. Alright, next on the list, we're going to finish the equipment out. So you go down to the fingerprint scanner now. Alright, climb back on out if you have your oppressor. If not, you go to the back and get your Sparrow. Okay, the oppressor's still there, so
first the bad news.
I'm doing okay. And if you don't have these things yet, don't worry about it. Just, you know, just drive there as fast as you can. Have a good car, a good bike. It's gonna take you a little longer, but you'll see the results once you start getting going.
So first things first, we find them. Go to the GPS location I sent you.
Oop, pass it up. So it's here this time.
The location of the archives is rotated every few weeks.
Alright. Usually I just walk right in just because I got decent guns now. that I can actually like take them apart as soon as I come in. But if you don't, make sure you disable the security camera that's on the side.
You are not seen by the cameras. You will have element of surprise, yes?
Like he said. So you turn that off. You want to make sure you have whatever gun you have ready. This time I'm gonna use the AP pistol with a silencer on it. And since they didn't hear me, I got to jump on them. You want to get down here because that guy will get you. He'll get you. He most definitely will get you. Alright, you get right here. Don't let this guy get you. Boop, boop. Now the puzzle's pretty easy. It's nothing to none of the puzzles. None of them really. You just want to make sure you get the letters right in between.
I would be surprised if half of Russia is not already using it as cryptocurrency farm.
Alright.
Excellent. We know where to find the archive and the tool we need.
You get up out of here. Get back on your oppressor or whatever vehicle you have at the time. Like I said, you get lucky sometimes to get a lobby when you're by yourself, and in this case I got lucky and no one's in the session. I don't understand why, but I'm not complaining about it at all. I'm not complaining about it at all. Alright, we're here. Go ahead and shoot the cameras on here. Got that. We're out of here.
I suggest you leave fast.
Jump back on the old oppressor Mark II. And back to the back to the sub we go.
In our line of work, it pays to look ahead, Captain.
And see what your sub being right here is right here. Like I've never got caught by any player on that mission in particular because my sub was so close to where I collect the piece at. And remember, you want to get your, if you have a oppressor, you want to get it around right here, somewhere close to this area. And you get back in there. So the second one down, 3 more to go. Go back to it. Go back to the equipment and finish it off with the cutting torch. You don't need the demolition charges. You just need the plasma cutter, the fingerprint cloner, and the cutting torch. You don't need the demolition charges. Alright.
So, the drainage tunnel. We need special cutting doors to cut the underwater grate. You will find these at many construction sites. Of course, these days, you will also find armed security at many construction sites. Apparently, the citizens of Los Santos have a habit of stealing such things.
My baby's still here waiting for me. Alright, let's head to that construction site. Now, sometimes the construction site is in different places. Sometimes it can be all the way on the left over here. I guess that would be this way, how my camera is. And that's usually the one I like to go to. But it doesn't really matter. So this time it looks like they bring me to the huge building over here. I usually fly all the way to the top. Oh no, wait a minute, it's not that building. Okay, it's this building. I usually, well, I was gonna say I fly to the top, but since it's right here, I kind of don't know where exactly it is. Oh, okay, it's here. So what you want to do is, you want to find that hard hat. I mean, you can go in there guns blazing if you want. But the best way I've seen is if you find the hard hat. I don't see it anywhere yet. I don't really see it. So I'm gonna just go take a look. I'm gonna put my oppressor here for now. I'll take a look. And I believe the hard hat is on their level.
Equipment such as this will not be lying around in the open. You will need to search toolboxes and such. And you can practice clandestine maneuvers on the guards, yes? Or find a hard hat and keep your head down.
Don't know where exactly the hard hat is. So I might have to come in here guns blazing. Don't really want to come in guns blazing, but if that's what you gotta do, you gotta do it. Other than that, I don't see that. As long as you don't bump the construction workers. Let's see, no, I don't see it. Oh, they spotted me. They spotted me. So they spot you. You gotta go in, do your thing. Gotta go in, do your thing. Be careful. Always make sure it's cover you can find. Okay. I love this shotgun, man. I really love this shotgun. Yeah. Oh, sucker. I was just about to say, bleed out. Okay, now we can look freely. Cool. So I found it over here. Usually when I do this, I usually have a hard hat on and I'm in quiet, in and out. But it don't always work out that way, so, you know, you improvise. The fella's coming, but since I'm on my oppressor, they can't do anything about it. And I'm out of here. this right here. This the crucial part right here. Putting your oppressor in the right spot so you don't destroy it. So like I said, around that area, somewhere close to this little fin right here. Bada bing, bada boom. That's 3 down and 2 more missions to go. 2 more. Alright, you go back to the planning screen. Okay, you're done with your equipment. You don't need no more equipment. You want to go to weapons loadout. And this usually the order I do too. And I'll tell you why when I get to the last one. Okay, now with this one, I usually get the crack shot just because I like the sniper rifle when it comes with the AP pistol. So that's usually pretty good. That's usually what I use. So you click that. Alright. It gave me Vespucci. And that's good that they give you it's good that they give you buildings to go to, because sometimes they give you one that says go to the Merryweather headquarters, and when you have to do that one, you have to actually follow the helicopter all the way to the top of the map, and that takes too much time. That takes a lot of time. So you want to make sure you try to get one of these buildings. If you don't get one of these buildings, what you want to do is, I would have rather to show you than for me to explain it, but if you do have to go down and follow the actual helicopter, just go to it and blow it up. Just blow it up, and when you blow it up, put your sub right behind that building, so you can go straight back to the sub. That way, if they do it again, you're right there. You can blow it up again. You can blow it up as many times as you want to, right near your Kasaka, and restart it. Eventually, they'll give you one of these buildings that's in the city. And I like to take the top. So if you got a Sparrow or a Pressure, like I say, you put that right. Well, you know, the Sparrow is going to be a little different landing. That's why the oppressor is so perfect for this. You want to go at the top though, because if you go through the bottom, you have to get in a fight. You have to get in a bang out, and you can die a few times because, you know, NPCs with their accuracy. All right, I come in here. They don't know it. I'm coming. Boop, headshot, headshot, headshot. Come right here. Drop him. All right, he's out of here. He should be done. Yeah, he's done. Sometimes just blind fire the guy just so they'll. All right, I got him. All right. So it's a guy in here, but he never comes out of this room, so I wouldn't even worry about him. Why not? Leave a witness. You go to that. It tells you to go to this laptop here. And the hacking, you have to find the right number sequence. So it's 3501. That's usually what I look at. I look at the first 2 numbers. 3501. That's what we're looking for. 3501. Ah, almost missed it.
Did that work? Can you open the locker now?
Okay, you get your guns. And you get up out of here. Don't worry about that guy.
You know, Captain, I have
That guy wasn't doing his job. He's getting fired. And when you get here, you make sure you press left, not right. Because if you press right, you're going to the ground floor. If you press left, they put you back on the roof. I made a lot of mistakes pressing right, and then there's a lot of people around me. So the reason I do put my oppressor or something right there, because it's helicopters chasing you as soon as you get out. There go those perfect accuracy guys that need raises. Alright, we're just about here. Now, 2 people asked me from the last video how I do my setups, and they wanted me to teach them. Like I said, the only way I know to really... You didn't have to destroy him, but why not? And remember, you park it right here. But once you grab all the equipment and grab all the weapons, you don't need your oppressor anymore. So make sure you return it. That way when you when I come back in here and have to do the vehicle setup, it's not destroyed in you, because you have to pay for it if it gets destroyed. That counts as you destroying the bike. All right, that's 4 down, 1 more to go.
The surveillance is over. Now the fun begins. We can begin at the screen.
And I don't know if I said, but the weapon loadout, you want to make sure you buy suppressors. You want to make sure you buy suppressors. You don't want to go to the island with a loud gun. Always buy the suppressor. It's $5,000. But if you do this right, you should get your money back. No time. So we're done with that. So these 2 are complete. The disruption you do not need to do. You do not need to do the disruption. It's just a waste of time. You go to the approach vehicle, and a lot of times I choose the Kasaka. I know it's different ways you can do it, but the quickest way to me has been the Kasaka. So you click the Kasaka, and it say go to the test site, and the test site is usually at the top of the map. So I'm gonna sit down and fast travel. So that's why I put my oppressor up too, because if you fast travel, it leaves, and your oppressor's still on the sub, and your your oppressor gets destroyed.
You wish to set course, Captain.
So boom, you put it right next to where it is. That saves you a lot of time, just fast traveling with the Kasaka. Alright, we're here. Alright, so since I'm in the middle of the water, can't really call your oppressor. So you call this bad boy right here, the Sparrow. That's always so cool to me how it just rides out the sub. And the Sparrow, I believe, is 1.9 million, maybe 2 million. And that's not including the missiles, so you have to buy the missiles, the homing missiles. Okay, so we approaching. What you really want to do is get this helicopter first. You want to, and the reason why you want to get the helicopter first, because the helicopter will hunt you down. See, and I missed. So here it go, hunting me down. Those guys need raises. Those guys need raises. And the sparrow is very easy to get damaged. Oh, I got it. I got it, baby. But the sparrow is very, very easy to get damaged, so you want to be careful.
Hello, emoji waving hand.
Hey, how you doing? Alright, you want to make sure you get rid of these boats and that helicopter. And what I usually do at this time right here is I go to services, go to the Kasaka, and I request a dinghy. As soon as I request a dinghy and I know it's here, I just dive on in. Don't worry about the sparrow getting destroyed because you don't have to pay for the sparrow. You swim down. Now, if your lung capacity is not like real good like mine, because like I said, I did this a lot of times. You want to get your lung capacity up, but if you do this a lot, your lung capacity is sure to go up.
Which is just what we want, of course.
So the little
Small box with switches and antenna and so on.
the box he's talking about is usually in one of 3 areas. So make sure you get him. But you want to make sure you sneak right here because it's always a dude right here sneaking. People don't see that guy right there. Sneaky, sneaky. Run on through. Getting cover right here. It's another dude right here. Light him up. Okay, we looking. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Did not expect that, but I did see that the box wasn't there. So at least we eliminated the box not being there. Didn't think I was going to die though. Oh, he lit me up fast, very fast. Alright, since it's not that way, we're going to try another way. So that's one area it could be in. And then it's the area right here. Now you need to be careful here. Like I said, it's some sneaky guys around. I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. See, look at this guy. Look at this guy here. Alright. I did not expect him to run up on me. What? I did not expect him to run up on me. And if you have snacks, it's always encouraged to eat. Have your snacks ready. Have your snacks ready. So about this guy right here, I think we're gonna just sneak him this way. 'Cause I think he'll get you the other way. Yeah, gotcha. You thought I was still over there, sucker. Okay. A lot of times I shoot these little boxes open, that armor helps. Run this way. And it's not here either. It's usually either right here, the little room I just died in, or in the back. This case is in the back, so we're going to the back. Make sure you got your gun out at all times. There's nobody right here though. But this hallway, boop, get him. I usually switch to my shotgun here because this is a very brave chef that loves to run up on you right here. I don't see him this up. Speak of the devil. He's pretty tough too. I don't know, like he's wearing body armor or something. You want to make sure you get that sneaky fellow there. And you You want to peek in here too, just to see, because sometimes they be right here in the corner. One time a guy, this gate was open, and there was a guy in here. So there's our communication. Not this time, sucker. Whoa, whoa. Where did he come from? See, little sneaky stuff like that. Little sneaky stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Little sneaky peeks. Alright, let's hurry up and grab it and get up out of here. Remember, always have your gun ready. Yeah. Guys like roaches. And I'm gonna take the way I just came, since I know it's clear. If you your lung capacity sucks, you want to grab one of these rebreathers. If it's not that good, you want to make sure you grab one of those. But my lung capacity is pretty good. So since I call my dinghy, I love saying that too, the dinghy. Pause. But you jump on your boat. And you see some helicopters coming, so that's why I have my dinghy ready, so I can just haul and just get out of here. And since I fast travel, my sub right here is right here. Get on out of here. Climb on up. I don't know why they put a face mask on me like I needed it, but that's what happened. And that's it. That's the whole setup. And however long this video is, that's how long it took me to do the setups, including the gathering the intel. And that's all you need. That's all you need, and then you, like he said, that's all you need, and you ready to go from there. So if you like this, or you want more content, or have any questions or anything, just let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. You know, that helps me out. And you know, I'll see you guys later.